Day 3, October 2022, Saquarema City, a beautiful city, but full of problems like, that young lady that you consider amazing, but it's a bag of disease, and it's almost midnight. We will make our movement, and we are having the quiz trial week 30. And then you ask that my days are different. Indeed, it's not different. It's a sequence, and the development of this sequence as a trial will be 1 up to 30. Until this time, decisions 08, and the lead time to have this, of course, that will be maybe a bit different as the pace of things made. But if you are in Brazil, we will have 30 years, not 30 weeks. But sometimes on business you must have fast decisions, especially on areas with a lot of instability and problems, using enforcement and misconduct to take advantage of your property, of your values, and this is something very sad. The first question goes like this. It suggests to the judicial power on antitrust justice have the call phones that I made for myself, from myself to myself, in order to understand how things are and how bad things are, and why you shouldn't consider do not have the charge applied and all values charged equally, covered and applied, because it's for the individualization. I can nominate the offenders because they are hidden inside the institution. You must have the institutional dialogue from the judicial power USA with the institution here filled by criminals and associated by criminal purpose and intent. First question. Did Brazil had been acting with coalitions between departments, public and office on corporate area? For instance, on budget or services like communication and financial system or security or health system. Question number 2. Did this pattern observed? It's named coalition. In Chicago school, it's named compadrio. Did this pattern observed by fails against the international systems on cities? Rio de Janeiro, the garbage of the globe, and Saquarema City, a beautiful city full of problems, like a beautiful lady which is a bag of disease. Considered Federal Unit Rio de Janeiro and Conjuncture Brazil, it's a progression that you observe. The local fail on Rio de Janeiro at this city belongs to the Rio de Janeiro Federative Unit, which is a piece of the big conjuncture failure by integrated fail on Article 74 of the Brazilian Constitution, with distribution of power by corruption as multi-level, with attraction by nepotism to continue the scam on Article 23, Item 1, Clause 1 of the Brazilian Constitution. Is this pattern observed against the international system? A reality exists. For instance, fails at the financial system considering the relation public and corporate as coalition, bank system, security, economy, health, sports, like FIFA or Olympics. They are at the international system in the same way. Question number 3. Can we observe any violation of Google account or similar account, but Google account could be the Twitter. Can we observe any violation of Google account or not authorized access and modification at the operational system at mobile like Android? In order to have the installation of apps or maybe images or something like this, and if this is exposing my personality, my research, and you know, this will impact, for instance, the observation of my personality by the judicial power America. What do you think? Question 3.1. How this possibility, if exists a violation of my Google account, which can be provided this information from Google, how this impacted others if exist? Is this a violation? Question 3.2. Is this a violation of guarantee, considering that my personality and the way I have the construction of my thoughts, basically by freedom, had been affected as violation of an essential guarantee? Question number 4. Did we had any not authorized access of my Google account or any member of my family in the period since the complaint, at least 2018, but especially on recent period in the last 30 weeks, under the judicial analysis of the United States of America through the judicial power? Is this a violation of guarantee? How this impacts the family, which must be protected by the state that is committing the abuses, by checks integrated in a system of files with corporate peer, which implies having the consolidation and the huge establishment as criminal empowerment and purpose on institution affecting the property of the person, the people in general, even company, moral entity, or other nations, like we observed with the Ford Motors, with the Google as itself and others. Can we consider that the state is a criminal state, my criminal offender? Do you accept the declaration of your guiltiness and the charge imposed against you all from the institutions that kept you all inside? Because they are unable, you all are unable to ask your resignation and step out the business that you belong for criminal purpose. If this is your mission, and this goes in the way of observing, you are talking about organized crime, affecting international system, transnational organized crime, which allows the others system apply the consequence against you all, especially when the violation at local area impacts international interests and transnational interests against the crime, the corruption, and everything that you all supported all this time. Any question? My dear offenders, your situation for sure is very clear, at least beyond my sights. Have a great night.